Không biết. Cô gì? Thôi đi ra ngoài đi.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, that's good. My name is Teacher Paris. What's your name?
My name is Hoàng Yên.
Wang Yan. That's a beautiful name. Wang
Yes.
Yan. How do you want me to call you? Do you want me to say Wang or Wang Yan?
Hoàng.
Wang. Okay, I will call you Wang. And you can call me Teacher Paris. Okay?
Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paris. Okay. How old are you, Wang?
I am 9 years old.
9 years old. You're a very pretty girl. You know that?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you have any questions, just let me know. Say, Teacher Paris, I have a question. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to share with you my screen. Okay, here we go. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read this?
Yes. Lots of jobs.
Jobs. So there are lots of jobs, and we are going to learn about different kinds of jobs. Okay?
Yes.
Now, can you tell me the first job here?
Yes. The first job is firefighter.
Yes, it's a firefighter. What does a firefighter do?
The firefighter help the how people has a price.
That's right. So when people have fire in their houses, the firefighter arrives.
Yeah.
So they remove or put off the fire using water.
Yes.
Okay, the next one, she is a
Police officer.
she's a police officer.
Police officer.
Can you say that again? Officer.
Officer.
Okay, good job. Do you have police officers in your country?
Yes.
Okay, what do they do?
They catch the bad people.
That's right, they catch the bad people. So we will feel safe. They protect us from bad people. So if a person is doing something bad to you, you call, police officer, help me. Okay, you have to find the police to help you.
Yes.
Okay, what is the job of this man?
Uh, um, is cashier.
A cashier.
Cashier.
Mm-hmm. So what is he doing?
He is. Um, he is. He is uh
Can you try to guess?
no.
Okay, that's okay. If you don't know, just say, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, so this man is a cashier person, and usually when you go to the market or the grocery, they are the
Yes.
ones who will help you to scan your grocery. So you will pay your money to the cashier. When you go shopping, you go to the cashier to pay.
Yes.
So it can be in the supermarket or it can be in the shopping center.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So where do you go pay when you go shopping?
I go shopping.
And then
I
where do you pay?
I pay a vegetable, a fish,
Mm-hmm.
meat.
Yes. And you pay to the cashier.
Yes.
Okay. And then the next one, this is a waiter.
Waiter. Waiter.
Hmm? Where do you see the waiters?
Waiter. It brings the food.
Mm-hmm. The waiters bring the food. And where do you see them? Do you see
He's
them in the park?
yes.
No. So we don't see them at the park. We see them at the restaurant.
Restaurant.
Mm-hmm. So when you eat outside in a fancy restaurant, waiters will come to you.
Hmm.
So they will say, may I take your order, please? Can you say that? May I take
Yes.
your order, please?
May I take your order, please?
Yes, that's right. Good job. So if you go to a restaurant, you get a paper or a book and you will choose what food you want to eat, like fish or chicken or beef. And then when you're ready to order, you will say, waiter. And then he will ask you, may I take your order, please? And then you will tell him what you want to eat.
Yeah.
Then they will come back to give you your food, like this one. They will serve you. Okay.
Yes.
And then what this one? What does it say?
Hmm.
For number
A
5,
farmer.
a farmer.
Farmer.
Have you been to a farm?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know what in the farm?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me some of things you find a farm?
The farm had the animal.
Animals. What else?
Uh, as a farmer.
Yes, a farmer and farm. Also, if there's a farm, you have plants. You grow vegetables, grow fruits, have called crops. Okay, crop, crops. So when you're trying to grow plant, they are called crops. But they grow here, they are plants. Oh, you can see leaves, you can trees, And there are also animals like horses, pigs, ducks, chickens. So that's what you find in a farm. Are you still there, Wong? Okay, I lost you for a second.
Scientist.
Okay. Can you see this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you said scientist. I heard you. Scientist. So scientists, do you know what they do?
No.
Okay. So scientists, they make experiments. So they are in a laboratory. They work in a lab. Say lab. Can you say lab?
Yeah.
Okay. Laboratory. Can you say laboratory?
Yes.
Okay, can you say it?
Yes.
Laboratory.
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 Okay, good job. So scientists, they work at a laboratory. So that's where they do their experiments. So they combine chemicals. They make something. They try to invent things. They invent things. Okay. What is the next one for number 7?
Number 7 is nurse.
A nurse. So where do you find nurses? Where do they work?
They work in hospital.
They work in a hospital. And do they help animals?
No. They have people.
People. So they help people when they are sick. So if you're very, very sick, sometimes you go to the hospital and then the nurses will help you. So nurses help the doctors,
Yes.
but they are different. Okay, and then the last one.
Student.
Student. So, are you a student?
No, I am a people.
Yes, these are people too. So, I am a person, you are a person, and we are all people here. Do you go to school?
Yes.
So, if you go to school, it means you are a student.
Student.
So, I am a student because I am studying. So you are a student because you are also studying. You go to school. Student. But the
Student.
difference between all these people, the student doesn't get paid. So these other jobs, they get money for working. But as a student, you pay for your school fees. You pay the school so that you will learn something. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Now we will move to the next one. So remember, we learned about different jobs earlier. Now, can you remember who works in these places?
Yeah.
For letter A, who works at a hospital?
Um, what? a hospital.
Do you remember what job you have when you work at the
Is
hospital?
nurse.
It's a nurse. Good job. Very good. It's a nurse. Nurses and doctors. How about at a shop?
Certain
So you
uh,
pay. Who do you pay? The cashier.
cashier.
Cashier. So at a shop, when you pay for the things you want to buy, you go to the cashier. Okay.
Cashier.
How about at a fire station?
They're fighting fire.
Firefighter. So the firefighters, they risk their lives to help people when there's a fire. So when there's a fire, it's very scary and it's very dangerous. So you have to call a firefighter to help remove the fire. They use a big hose like this one. They use a big hose, so very strong water to remove all the fire. This is a hose. Can you say hose?
Oh,
Hose.
hose.
Okay. So that's a big hose with lots of water. Okay. Who goes at a university or school?
Student.
Student. You go to school, so you're a student. That's good. Do you remember who works at a laboratory? At a lab?
Uh, is uh is a scientist.
A scientist. You remember, you have a good memory. Scientist. How about at the police station?
Uh, is police. It's a police. Uh, police.
Police officer.
Police officer.
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 Okay, good job. Or sometimes people call them the cops. Say cops.
Cop.
Cops.
Cop.
So police officer or a cop.
Cop.
How about at a restaurant?
Is waiter.
At a waiter. Good job. So what do they do?
I eat food in the restaurant.
Yes, you eat food in a restaurant and the waiter will give you the food. How about on a farm? Who works in a farm?
Farmer.
A farmer. Okay, good job. So what kind of job do you like?
I like police officer.
You want to be a police officer? That's really
Yes.
nice. See, you are going to help save people. You are going to protect them from bad people.
Yeah.
That's a good job. Okay. Can you read this part? What job
Yeah.
is this?
What job is it? I sometimes work at night. I sometimes work in the day. I wear a uniform. I often work in other person.
So this kind of job, you work at night. Sometimes you work in the day. And they wear a uniform and often work with another person. Do you know what kind of job this is?
Yes, waiter.
Yes, sometimes it can be a waiter. It can also be a police officer.
Yes.
Sometimes they work at night or day. It can be a firefighter too. So sometimes they work anytime, in the day or even at night when people are sleeping, because they are trying to keep us safe. Do you have any questions?
No.
No questions. Okay, you're very smart, so I don't think you don't understand anything. Okay, now we are going to read this. Okay, can you read this one?
Yes. Is she a doctor? Excuse me, do you work at this hospital?
Can you say this again? Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I will read this. Yes, I do. So the man is asking if she is working in the hospital. What do you think her job is?
Her job is not.
Is a nurse. So how did you know she's a nurse? How did you know she's a nurse?
She has uniform hospital.
That's right, exactly. So she is wearing a uniform showing that she works in a hospital. It looks like a hospital because there is someone who is sick here.
Yes.
So Luke and his dad are at the hospital. So this is the dad, the father, and this is Luke. They went to the hospital. Okay, can you read this one?
Yes. Oh, what can you help us?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for my mom. So they want to find Luke's mom. They went to the hospital to look for the mom. Okay, now we will go to number 3. Can you read this?
Oh, I am sorry. Is she ill?
Ill. Do you know the word ill?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It the pupil is uh, um ill in the hospital.
So ill means sick. When you are ill, it means you are sick.
Yes.
Okay. Ill means sick.
It means sick.
That's right. So when you say you are ill, it means you are sick. You are not feeling well. So if I'm sick, I will say, I feel very ill. So it means I am sick. Okay, now the boy is saying, no, she isn't ill. It means she's not sick. She's at work. So Luke's mom is at work. Okay, sorry. Please read this one.
Oh, where does she work?
She works here at the hospital. Sir Luke's mom works at the hospital. What do you think his mom does for work?
Uh, Mom was
Do you think his mom is a doctor or a nurse?
uh, Mom is uh, um, Mom is I say Mom the hospital doctor.
Maybe she's a doctor. So she's
Yes.
looking for his mom because his mom works at the hospital. But we will learn later if the mom is a doctor or a nurse. Okay. Okay. Please read this one.
Oh, I see. What does she do? Is she a doctor?
No.
A nurse?
No. So the mom is not a doctor. She's also not a nurse. So Luke's mom isn't a doctor or a nurse. And then when they got there, the boy said, "Happy birthday, Mom." And she said,
Oh, thank you.
"Thank you." So, what's her job?
Her job is a cashier.
Cashier. Very good. So, she's not a doctor, not a nurse, but she works as a cashier. She works at a shop in the hospital, and it's her birthday. So, sometimes in the hospital, you can buy things like teddy bears, flowers, books, because some people get bored at the hospital. Or you can give them gifts so they'll be happy again, because it can be sad and lonely in the hospital sometimes, especially if no one visits you. Okay. Have you been to a hospital before? Did you go
Mm,
to the hospital before?
yes.
Really? Who did you visit?
I visit. Uh, uh, I visit.
Did
Uh,
you visit a family member?
yes, I visit my uncle.
Your uncle. He must be sick. That's why he's in the hospital. But that's
Yes.
so nice that you went to visit him. Because patients or sick people or ill people, they like people visiting them so they can be happy. hmm Okay. Now, can you try and complete these sentences?
Yes. Look is looking for his
So, who is Luke looking for?
for for his um looking for his mom.
Yes, that's right. So, he was looking for his mom because it's his mom's birthday. Okay, number 2.
Look, mom work at the shop.
At the shop in the hospital. At the hospital.
At the hospital.
But you are also right. She works at the shop. Okay, number 3.
Look, mom isn't a doctor or a nurse.
Yes, great job. Number 4.
Look, mom is a cashier.
Cashier. Okay, last one. Number 5.
Today is Luke's mom's birthday.
Birthday. Excellent. You did a great job today. You are very smart. Okay, did you learn something new today?
Yes,
Okay, what did you learn?
I learned about the jobs.
The jobs. And there are different kinds of jobs. So if you want to be a police officer, you need to study
Yeah.
hard. You have to learn a lot of things. Okay. So do you have anything you want to say to me?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is our lesson for today, and we will be meeting again another time. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Wang Yan. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Have a good night.
Night.
Bye bye.
Bye.